Sadi Kopen Resh, Sinen Shinen Tav. Aleph Bet and Gimel Dalet, Hey and Bob and Zion, Chet and Tet and Yod and Kaf, Lamed Nun Samek Ayin, Hey and Sadi Kopen Resh, Sinen Shinen Tav.
Shalom Mishpacha, this is Miss Rachel and it's time for Hebrew. So this time for Hebrew, we're going to do things a little bit differently. We are beginning a new year and so I thought it would be pretty cool to go over some of the different names for the Hebrew days of the week and also for what year is and what day is. So if you look at this calendar, it says Aviv up here in the top, and that's because Yahweh said the first or the beginning of months for you, or in other words, the new year for you would begin in Aviv. It will begin in the springtime whenever the Israelites left Egypt. And so we have the name of the month here as Aviv. And each month has several weeks in it, usually around 4 weeks. And so this is a week. And how many days do we have in a week? Yes, we have 7 days in a week. That's right. And so we're going to learn the different names for the days of the week. We have the first day of the week, which is Yom Rishon. We have the second day of the week, which is Yom Sheni. We have the third day of the week, which is Yom Shlishi. We have the fourth day of the week, which is Yom Revi'i. The fifth day, Yom Hamashi. The sixth day, which is Yom Shishi, and then Shabbat. And we're going to go over all of those a little bit slower so that everybody will be on the same page. Okay, so the name for year, or the word for year in Hebrew is Shana. Can you guys say that? Shana. And that means year in Hebrew. The word for week in Hebrew is Shavua. Shavua. And Shavua is based on the word 7 in Hebrew. Can you guys guess why Shavua might be based on the word 7? Yes, because there are 7 days in a week. That's right. So can you repeat after me? Shavua. Shavua. That means week. And then each week, as we said, has 7 days. And the word for day in Hebrew is Yom. Yom. Can you say that? Yom. Okay, so now we're going to learn the days of the week. So the first day of the week is Yom Rishon. Yom Rishon, and it literally means first day. Yom Rishon. The second day of the week is Yom Sheni. Yom Sheni. Can you say that? Yom Sheni. And that means second day. The third day of the week is Yom Shlishi. Yom Shlishi. Can you say that? Yom Shlishi. And I guess maybe you've noticed now that each of these days of the week starts with the word Yom, which we said means day. So each of the days of the week has the word day in it, or Yom. The fourth day of the week is Yom Revi'i. Yom Revi'i. Can you repeat that? Yom Revi'i. Good job. The 5th day of the week is Yom Hamashi. Yom Hamashi. Can you say that? Yom Hamashi. Okay, and the 6th day of the week is Yom Shishi. Yom Shishi. Can you say that? Yom Shishi. Okay, the last day of the week is, you guys tell me, what's the 7th day of the week called? That's right, Shabbat. And we just call that Yom Shabbat. So that's an easy one. I do want to point out one more thing while we're talking about the days of the week. Most of the days of the week are based on the number. So Shani is based on the number 2. Shlishi is based on the number 3, which is Shalosh in Hebrew. Revi'i is based on the number 4. Hamashi is based on the number 5, which is Hamesh in Hebrew. Shishi is based on the number 6, which is Shesh in Hebrew. Some of these are a little bit more of a stretch, but Yom Rishon and Shabbat are different. So Yom Rishon is based on the word Rosh, which means head, and that is the word that we use for first day, but we call the first day or the first of something the head of something. And so just like the new year in Hebrew is called Rosh Hashanah, it's the head of the year or the new year. The same thing with the first day of the week. It's Rishon based on the word Rosh, which is head. And then of course Shabbat is not a number. It means to stop, to rest. And we know because on Shabbat we're supposed to stop our work and rest. So I thought you guys would find that pretty cool. And let's move on. Okay, and now it's time to review the words that we've learned. So I will show you the word in Hebrew and in English and say the word. And then if you know what it means, you just shout out the meaning. You ready? Let's go. Shana. Shana. Do you remember what that one means? Shana. That means year. Shavua. Shavua. Sometimes we say Shavua Tov. That's a little hint for you. And Shavua means week. Good job. Yom. Yom. What does Yom mean? Day. That's right. And now we have the days of the week. Yom Rishon. Yom Rishon. What does Yom Rishon mean? That's right, first day. Yom Shani. Yom Shani. What did that one mean? Good job, second day. Yom Shlishi. Yom Shlishi. What was that one? That's right, third day. Yom Revi'i. Yom Revi'i. And that one is fourth day. Yom Hamashi. Yom Hamashi. Do you remember that one? Fifth day. That's right. Yom Shishi. Yom Shishi. Do you remember what that was? 6th day. Excellent. One more. Yom Shabbat. Yom Shabbat. What was that one? Yes, Yom Shabbat means the day of Shabbat. Good job, everybody. And just for fun, I decided to put some greetings up here using the words that you just learned. So if you would like to know how to say, have a great new year, you would say, Shana Tova, Shana Tova. And if you've ever wanted to know how to say happy birthday, it's Yom Huledet Sameach, Yom Huledet Sameach. And happy new moon is Rosh Chodesh Sameach, Rosh Chodesh Sameach. And then Shavua Tov means have a great week. So on that note, I hope you guys have a great week. Shavua Tov and Shabbat Shalom.